Recently, I wrote a list of 20 pieces of advice I wish I could give my younger self on the first day back to school, and I wanted to share them with you all in the hopes that it helps you too. If I could go back, the first piece of advice I would tell my younger self at the start of a new school year is to remember that you are not your grades. Your self-worth cannot be quantified and measured against a number or a grade on a test. How you perform is dependent on a lot of different factors, and it should never affect how you see yourself as a person. Also, remember that each test and exam is only a part of your overall academic journey. If you ever fail a test, that doesn't make you dumb. It just means you need to change up your study approach. Ask for more help, and maybe it might just take you a little longer until the information finally clicks and makes sense. With each year comes more work, and it might not seem like much, but the benefits are significant, so use a diary so you don't feel so overwhelmed by everything. And if you get stressed or burnt out, which everybody does from time to time, remember that it's okay not to do it all. Do your best and know that you're a human being, not a human doing. This one's a must. Always prioritize your mental health and well-being. No test, exam, or assignment is more important than your mental health. Learn to practice mindfulness and breathing every day. It really does help you to not feel so overwhelmed, especially before tests. Although it can feel like it sometimes, life is not a competition, even if some of your classmates make it feel like it is. Focus on yourself and stay in your lane, and if you're going to compete with anyone, make sure it's yourself. The world is much bigger than the students in your class, your year, and your school, so don't lose perspective of the world around you. You don't have to do everything on your own. Study with friends because you end up being each other's biggest supports. Your grades will thank you for it too. Don't forget to make time for your hobbies and to practice self-care. You're running a marathon, not a race, so pace yourself and remember to give yourself a break. Never leave anything to the last minute. It is never a good idea. This goes for anything really, but quality over quantity. Better to have a few close friends who accept you as you are than try to fit in and not really belong. Being busy isn't the same as being productive. The more you study does not mean the better your grades will be. Take a break when you get tired and don't push yourself so hard. Get outdoors more and exercise. It's one of the best ways to reduce stress and give your mind a break from all of your student responsibilities. Perfection is unsustainable. We are all perfectly imperfect, and I mean that. So aim to do your best, but don't aim to be perfect all the time. It's a construct that does not exist. You don't have to have your entire life figured out or even your 10-year plan in place. Focus on giving your attention to the present moment and know that things will sort themselves out and clarity will come. If you do have your 10-year plan in place, be flexible. Things change. You change. Your passion will change. It's okay, and it's also normal. Set yourself intentions for the year ahead. Decide what you want to get out of this school year. Push yourself and challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone and achieve your goals. Asking for help is a sign of strength and maturity. Whether it's help with your studies or a problem at school, don't be afraid to speak up and confide in your teachers, counsellors, parents or friends. Always remember that you're never alone. So what's one piece of advice you'd give your younger self? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications to know when I post a new video. Bye lovelies!